Hey, what's up? It's Kyle from Team Orange Chicken, and I'm doing a deck review or analysis of my Armed Dragon deck. It's a pretty old archetype that came out in, I think, Soul of the Duelist, but I don't know, I still like running it just because it's really fun to play with. Okay, let's start. One Armed Dragon level 7. 2. He's the boss monster of the deck. He's pretty strong. Send a monster that's high attack, pretty much destroy everything on the field. 3. Armed Dragon level 5s, because they are very good. They don't need to be, well, they can be special summoned through Armed Dragon level 3, but they don't have to be. They can be tribute summoned, so that makes it a really good card. And 2 Armed Dragon level 3s, because they bring out Armed Dragon level 5, but they are just a pain in the ass to keep on the field because they have 1200 attack. So yeah, you might want to protect it with some other spells and traps that I'll show you when I get to that. 3 Masked Dragon. I don't have a third one on me right now, but 3 Masked Dragon just to bring out Armed Dragon level 3. And so if your opponent attacks when it's set on the field, you can bring out Armed Dragon level 3 next turn, Armed Dragon level 5. 1 Necro Gardener, just to protect Armed Dragon level 3 if it's on the field and if I have it in the graveyard. 1 Kaiser Glider, because I discard this with Armed Dragon level 7's effect and it destroys almost every monster on my opponent's side of the field. DD Warrior Lady and Cyber Dragon, these two are just basic until you can pull out Armed Dragon level 3. Warrior Lady especially because she can remove monsters that could be harmful and destroy Armed Dragon level 3. 1 Snipe Hunter. You send Armed Dragon level 3 to the graveyard and bring out a monster, or no, sorry, destroy a monster on your opponent's side of the field. And the reason I send Armed Dragon level 3 to the graveyard is because of Lava Dragon. You can summon out a level 3 or lower from your hand or graveyard, and just to bring him out is good. Summoner Monk. Discard a spell card to bring out Armed Dragon level 3, and so he's good for the next turn if you can save him. Crystal Seer and Penguin Soldier, because he removes and she picks up 2 cards and you can see what 2 they will be. When it's Armed Dragon level 3, you don't have to wait to bring it out. And then 2 Blizz, Defender of the Ice Barriers. When they're destroyed, you can draw 1 card, so it's good to just get an Armed Dragon level 3 if he's next or if you need him. And for spells and traps, 2 Fissures. This is basic, I don't really have to explain this. 2 Shrinks. If they attack Armed Dragon, you can shrink them. Hopefully it's not, it's lower than 12. But in most cases, I just do this first turn when there's against a level 4 and they attack Armed Dragon. So they just get destroyed and you can get Armed Dragon level 5 next turn. Heavy Storm, Giant Trunade, and MST. These are staples. I don't really have to explain why they're in the deck. 2 Book of Moon, to protect Armed Dragon level 3 if you need him to be you need him to special summon out Armed Dragon level 5 next turn. Different Dimension Capsule to get Armed Dragon level 5 or so you can tribute him for another monster. And then Level Down. This one protects most of the level monsters in this deck. It protects level 7 from being destroyed, and you can just get out level 5 instead and destroy him. So yeah, and then Traps, Dust Tornado, self-explanatory. 2 Trap Stuns, just to, in case Armed Dragon level 8's being special summoned or he's attacking in a monster, he's not destroyed by Mirror Force or Sakuretsu Armor or anything like that. 2 Compulsory, just to send monsters back to your opponent's hand or to your hand, but I don't really do it in this deck. 1 Magic Jammer, because there's a lot of pain in the ass spells and traps that can destroy, like Smashing, Lightning Vortex, cards like that. Sakuretsu Armor, just to protect monsters that are weaker and they can bring out Armed Dragons level 3. then Call of the Haunted. Self-explanatory, I don't really need to explain this. So yeah, that was my deck. So that's Team Orange Chicken, Casey's team on YouTube. Later.